You're dead!
What it do, guys? Today we got a TVG, and after the RTAs we yesterday with Albedo and Ainz, I gotta say that I think they fell a little bit low everybody's expectations, but at the same time, I feel like Albedo is honestly fine because we'll be playing with Albedo today. So a lot of people have been talking about Albedo because, you know, they say they want to use over anybody like A Ravi, which is pretty much the same thing except that A Ravi builds crit chance and crit damage. And then, you know, you got like other tanks that actually like protects people, but I think Albedo is like in between and she's honestly fine. I think we just had our expectations just too high, and we don't know how well she works later into the game. Like when Karina first came out, people thought she was trash, even with her artifact, and now Karina's a menace. If there's one thing that I do want through the hotfix like they did with Biblis, Leith, and I say DDR. Actually, I have a clip of DDR when he first came out. DDR was absolute trash when he first came out, and then a week later, or I should say a month later, they changed him to what he is now. Before, actually, how many times did they change DDR? 3 times or twice? Pretty sure when he first came out, you could have used his S3 because you had to build up focus. And then the second time, you could use his S3, but he still used the focus. Or something like that. I don't know. If there's one thing I do want to change about Albedo, or a couple of things, I say make her S3 a 3-turn cooldown. Because one, it's too long for what it does. It doesn't do that much damage. It's a 4-turn cooldown. It's practically the same thing as Karina, except Karina is a 3-turn cooldown in proportion to her defense. It's practically the same thing as Karina with a defense break, but it put it unbuffable. Her S2 is actually really nice, but I kind of wish they didn't make this a 2-turn. Every 2 turns to activate. Like for Karina, it makes sense because for it being every 3 turns, because it gives her a defense for 2 turns and a barrier for your team, and it increases her combat ratings by 50%. I might sound Mulagor. But Albedo has an adamant shield for free, and she sends out a horse that does very, very low, like it's not that much damage. It's practically an artifact doing all the damage. So I don't know why it's every 2 turns. It was every other turn, kind of like Ed or like Biblis, where they hotfixed her, where I'm warning you can only activate once per turn. I'll be fine with that. It's like mediocre damage, but the artifact could get annoying. Like I said, Biblis. I think Biblis was every 2 turns too, also, right? And then Albedo S1 doesn't really do much. Increase combat rates by 20% if you counterattack often. I don't know. Do this? No, her S1 doesn't count for this, so it doesn't increase her combat ratings. So the S1, no, I think you need to actually counterattack or just hit him or be fast enough. It's just like 2,000 damage or 100 damage, and the artifact does the most of it, but. Anyway, we're gonna give it a GVD with Albedo, see what she like. And also, side note, sidetracked it. I happened to randomly pull Last Piece Karen from the free summons, which I am happy about because I've been wanting her. I'm like pity for the 4-star and I didn't get her. So I was like, I'll just save my pity for the next ML 4-star that comes out. But now that I got Last Piece Karen, I don't know how to build her. I'm assuming just pure speed, right? Funny enough, I could honestly put her on a counter set, by the way. Because my like is on a counter set. All my counter pieces has like 21 speed, 23 speed. I can just change its effectiveness to something like, I don't know, crit damage. 20 speed again. And then boost. We could put her on a counter set and hope for the best. We get like 18 speed pieces. And she'd be like 250 on a counter set. But that's for later. But anyway, we're gonna do Albedo, see what you can do. Alright, game number 1. We brung the knights. I was talking about this. I was like, every knight now have a thing for different categories. We got Spirit Dawn. You can use it on a couple of knights, like, Chaos Inquisitor also. And Senya. Well, Senya, that's our main artifact, but you use on Chaos Inquisitor because he also scales with attack more than anything else. Phyllis, we have a maxed out Rocket Punch. It scales with her defense. She has 2.1K defense, so it should be fine. And we got a Albedo that scales with the HP. I don't have a Bellin, or FCC, which I actually want to try. But we got a 75% chance to activate the 3 floors. And then bottom we got Bellin, ML Kid, and Biblis. With Karina down there. Find it funny. But anyway, let's see how well this true damage does. True damage, like true. Alright, here's the thing. We're gonna see if we can strip all these buffs and get rid of her as quick as possible. We might take the counterattack to the face, but we should be fine because feelings reduce counterattack damage. Nice. Also, we don't crit, which is honestly the good thing. I forgot about that. We need a crit in order for her to actually counterattack. So say you go to S3, and to provoke. And then we're just gonna slap her away real quick. Oh, we crit this time. Well, she missed, which is honestly good, and then rocket punch just. Does she have 3 floors? I don't know. Bike horn, go. The bike like. I did like 30 damage. Well, that's because it escorted the barrier, but still. Go ahead, true damage though. Poke. I don't think you gotta do anything. You just literally bring these.
No matter what.
I'm gonna just get rid of her. And then, boop, 1,000. Yeah, she healed up the same amount that we got rid of. Elbrus. Oh, she died for not critting as much. No, they stripped it off. No. I think she might kill us in all honesty, unless we bite cord. Oh, bite cord is up good. 5K. This might be the team. Just bring more true damage. Just bring a full knights. I run an S3, but I feel like the emulator is like kind of blurry. I'll restart after this match, but go to S3 to see what we get a counterattack. We didn't get a counterattack, unfortunately. And then your girl Abby, which is gonna do this, and we're gonna ignore that. I was hoping to push them like below half HP, just so she can poke her S2 now. God, that S3 rocket punch. I don't know if she's on Elbrus or not.
My tea is getting cold.
There we go. I was like wondering if you're gonna do that. We got a crit. There's nothing I can really do. This is just an auto, like a counter auto attack game.
Follow my instructions.
Like, you know, honestly, there's nothing we can really do. You guys want to talk about the weather? It's nice outside, right? It's like, what is this man talking about? He's crazy. This is the first time I've seen Abyssal Yufei not counterattack after so many times it hit him. Emil Kid died. That's unfortunate. We might lose because she never counterattack. I give it to him.
No excuses and nothing else to say.
Me neither. Nobody's on the counter, or I got unlucky on the part where they just didn't, counter. But hey, they didn't counter. All right, game number 2. We brought the Knights of Apocalypse to another. Well, we got a Abyssal Yufei, the Rat, and Lulucar. So this might be a long game. It might cut a few. And then bottom, I wanted to bring somebody with burns, and it's like most of them are 90% of them are fire units. The only one that's outside that is Silverblade and Kawazu. And Archdemon need like 5 turns for this to stack up unless they all hit it. They will. Well, Katie will. But we need her to do that thing. So we're going to bring that team. And we'll see how we do with this. Let's see if we can actually deal with all this injury. So we're going to S3. I know she's going to scoot up because of that. And hopefully, we don't have nobody on this team has effect res. So hopefully we have enough effect res. Okay. Let's try to get rid of the rat.
Are you ready?
Yeah. We're going to S3 now. Just to, get it off a cooldown and start some soul stacking. Oh, she's on Elbrus. We can kill her.
I can do it too.
Hopefully we send a bike core to actually do some insane amount of damage. Okay. That's 3 chunks. That's not bad. I'm gonna clean this all off and get rid of her because now that she's at full range, because we hit her. We gotta try to get rid of her as quick as possible. I don't think we can, in all honesty. Unless this the fist break does a insane amount of damage. And then we just poke her through the...
Enemies approaching.
Poke her? We got minus attack, but that was... Okay, good. Okay, I was like, good. Alright, beat down a rat. I like how C is doing most of the work. She's our knight because she's provoked. She can also provoke too. Albedo do her thing. 4K. Yeah, it's just true damage at this point. We might lose one of the... No, we won't lose it. This should pop. Should pop her. And then it should just kill her. The knights is coming through. Yo, I might just make a full knight team. This might just be my RTA team. Just get rid of anything that strips or unbuffable and be fine with this.
You're making me get my hands.
I'm gonna say, why did our mythic scoot up so far? But anyway, we don't have that much HP, so we're gonna drop a meteor on above the head to get more fire on him. Hopefully we don't get a counterattack, but if she does die, then at least we got burns on her, maybe. We got one burn, that's good enough. No salvo, please. That is too bad. But she got another burn because of it. She's gonna die from burns, and then we're gonna try to keep her stunned as possible.
Oh, don't act so surprised.
So hopefully no counter.
Shall I test my theory?
And put more burns on them.
Analyzing.
God, Carrot is such a... Like, the more I use Carrot, the more I notice that she might be... You know...
Bon voyage.
Coming back into play.
Now, who first?
What soul burns do we have? None. We might as well.
Prepare yourselves. It's time.
We might as well.
To no one's How do we feel about fire?
We're gonna go with a silver blade because... Oh. How are we gonna kill her? Please don't bring back Candy. I was like, how are we gonna kill her? It brought back the one person I didn't want to bring back. Don't salvo. I was like, don't bring back Candy. It brought back the one person I didn't want to bring back. Alright. That's more burns.
It's time.
And she got an S3 already.
Immense tactical maneuvers.
Carrot, my girl, survived this. You did. But you can't survive that.
I never considered.
My poor Carrot. The more I started to use Carrot, the more I've like noticed that she might be a hidden gem in this meta right now. Since everything has anti-crit, everything's kind of bulky, and nobody's bringing hand guy, or they're not bringing that many cleansers besides Lulucar. You got enough effectiveness, you can just burn Lulucar to the dirt. Or let's say if she happened to build injury. I don't know. I don't think the burns count for the injury stats. I think it's her S3 and her S1 that only counts, right? If they bring like 2 more fire units, that's not fire units. Let's say like if Teiyu S1 also do a slight burn, or for the speed. I'm getting sidetracked. I'm theory crafting now. Let's go to the next game. All right, game number 3. We got Ainz. I think you guys saw a live stream. If you guys did it, he's still rocking his own artifact for the increased effectiveness and effect res. So he's like 150 effect resist and 1900 HP. Should be fine. Also gonna revenge set. So if you get hit, he speeds up a little bit. And then we also got your boy T Crozet to take some of the brunt of the damage for Ainz. He also has the Rise of the Monarch, so increase everybody defense by 10%. You get a barrier. So yada yada. Because Ainz take 30% increased damage from light units, so we push him in the back. And then we bring the original disaster of the game, Dizzy. Yo girl, but she's like more of a DPS, so I highly doubt that hit her because there's 2 dark units on the team. But if she happened to do stuff, then she'd do stuff, maybe. And then bottom, we got the Knight of Apocalypse. I was going to put her at the top. I mean, I was going to put him at the top, but then that game would be too easy, and you guys will know the outcome. Right? Like, all they got to do is just slap her. We take the hit. Phyllis can survive her S3 by a landslide. and stuff like that. So we bring up a more difficult team to see what they can do because it's still preseason. It don't really matter. All right, so she S3s, no problemo. Hopefully Eyes doesn't crit her randomly. And we take this S3 to the face. We take it like a champ. We don't take it like a champ. Okay, we took it like a champ. Slap her.
Who let these guys off their leashes?
That's what I've been saying. Can I not? Okay, can I not click?
My own justice.
So we'll give Eyes buffs so he can maybe survive. I want to put it on her, but then I was like, no, we want to do this. Also, the one thing I want by Eyes is that even if he dies, I want the buffs to stay. Take one with him, regardless. I love that stripped off buff. I guess not. So we're at S3 now. We're probably gonna take a counter to the dome piece because everything she does is counter. Oh, we got a minus attack and blind and everything. That's actually really, really good. We're gonna counter that. Hopefully we stun. No. No.
Come on, let's fight.
We have to beat her down, kinda. We gotta hope we get the stun. Okay, we got 2 stuns. That's actually amazing. Stun again. We missed, but
This one seems a good match.
can we stun
You
her?
ready?
That's my girl Dizzy, but they got a counter though.
I like this painless.
Okay, she's so close to dying, but we need the anti-crit to. Okay. Well, we need the anti-crit to work. That's what I like. I wish the bus stays even if he dies. Oh, now everything's turning real bad. Ooh. Okay, they're all back at full HP. Dizzy do that thing. We stripped it off. That's actually pretty good, but unfortunately we're gonna die. That's my one biggest gripe with Eyes. One, his S3 can be 50%, and 2, it dies when he dies. At least in North Factory, it says none of the PvE bosses could, like... The only PvE boss that works with it is the one with his side story. So you can't use it anywhere else. So I kind of wish, you know, it did something. We're gonna S3 her to see if we can get a defense break, so that's 90% of her damage. But Sinya's gonna take a big blow to the dome. I don't think we can save Sinya. Yeah, Sinya might be dead. Okay, good.
I'm here for you.
I was like, I'm thinking of like, if I would have S3 her to stop it from S3, but the only person with S3 is... I don't want to do this to see if we can get him below half HP.
Promise I made.
I got
Okay, good. So this is 90% of her damage. This won't do... This will probably do squat. Like, I say 3,000. Nothing. And we gotta hope for the best.
Get ready, everyone. It's time to move.
So we're gonna do this now. I know he's ignore factories, but if we get him below, if we get him below half, if he hit us and we provoke him,
I should just end this now.
and hopefully the bike horn would do this thing. Oh, I forgot about the barrier. Poke him. Immortality. Oh yeah, bike horns every 3 turns. It's not now. So we got a bike horn and strip that off. If we strip it off. I still have his HP, Jesus.
I will protect them, no matter.
So we get rid of her, try to. We can't get rid of him. They're gonna bike horn. Okay, I was hoping for this. We didn't strip it off.
How's this, you errant punk?
Boop, boop, boop. I don't think we're gonna be able to connect with him. Oh, he doesn't have his thing yet. By that thing, I mean he doesn't have enrage or enrage or immortality now, so we could slowly, not slowly. Okay, he's just gonna die. All right, fun team. I like it. Honestly, I like it. If I had FCC, which I really want to see FCC with this artifact, if I get FCC, even through like a random thing, I'll take her. Well, guys, hope you guys enjoyed that video. It was kind of, I would say kind of short. And I always say this, but you know, April showers bring May flowers. It's about the thunderstorm. You guys can see the, let me turn on some lights. I don't have a ring light, but there you go. It's about the thunderstorm again, funny enough. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What do you guys think of Albedo and Ainz? Like, this is only day 2, and like I said, give it a week. But Albedo with the, I feel like Albedo with that kind of team comp could possibly do some things. I almost want to go to RTA, but then I feel like they're gonna ban her because they usually do. All right, let's see what they could possibly do in this team situation.
So be it.
We're gonna bring all nice, but we need to bring a distraction. We're gonna bring Taeyu in order for them to not notice Taeyu. And then we'll bring Albedo. They got rid of the red. All right, Taeyu and his lovely bandits. Here's the cool thing about this. We can't get put to sleep. It doesn't really matter. He can still burn S3. We'll just S1. I don't really mind it, but we gotta hope that we kill her really quickly. So Taeyu, he don't have to S3. He can just S1. But this will proc. I think this will proc Bicorn, right?
Since there's no
I was gonna North Factorize. All right, that's fine. I was like,
accept your fate.
Unconditional loyalty. It feels amazing.
so we got no
Come on,
S3s.
struggle.
Let's go for Albedo because she's there.
Though it won't make a difference. I'll give you your orders.
Know your place.
We could honestly just kill her off. Albedo should be able to kill with S1, so hit him now before his S3 come back up. And then we slap her. Nice. Now, Albedo's gonna die here. Taeyu has a minute, I mean, skill nully, but he still get S3 from your girl.
May the grace of the battlefield be with you. You want to try me?
And we can poke him down, in all honesty, so. If we 15% this, we win.
You
I was going for Singha instead. So she don't have S3 though.
I'm here for you. I'll be the one deciding how this story
I said like Taeyu's the biggest threat on this team. By a landslide. Unless he's scared of the S3. Oh, I forgot the S3. I forgot the S3. Well, if he doesn't die here, we got one more turn of that.
Looks like somebody forgot their place.
Okay, they're really terrified of Singha. It hit the right units. That's unfortunate. if it hit Phyllis and Taeyu, that would have been fine. But unfortunately, it hit Singha and Taeyu.
Cracks of time and space. It looks like somebody forgot.
So we don't have 3 turns, so I don't really mind. But the soul burn. That was actually pretty close. I'm not gonna lie.
No person will ever remember your name.
Not bad.
I will protect.
Yeah, if I S3 for Taeyu, that wouldn't mean nothing.
You are
Can she actually do this with Revenge Set, by the way? Where she gets faster?
You want to try me?
If we 15% this? Can we? Nah.
There's no escape.
This will be the kill.
Ever.
Ow! That was close. That was really close. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this GVG. Have a lovely day. I keep saying this, but it's about a thunderstorm again. I'm pretty sure I'm saying this, but so much raining. Well, it's about to hit spring, but anyway. Yeah, I feel like Albedo just need her S2 to be on like one cooldown shorter. And it would honestly be fine. It would have hurt her in the slightest, and it would have make her broken. It would just make her annoying. Right? Every turn, if you crit, she throws a horse at you. That does mediocre damage, but it's an artifact that does the most damage. And I feel like they should have nerfed Albedo just because our artifact is OP. But now that we got 3 knights with his 3 things, this is going to be my RTA team for a while. Anyway, see you guys around. Hope you have a lovely day. Peace.